Welcome to How to Play Finger Hockey. To start the game, one person flips a coin. The winner of the coin toss shoots first and has to be on his or her red dot on his or her side of the board. After the winner of the coin toss shoots, the other player shoots. Play continues shooting one at a time. Player 1, player 2, player 1, player 2, like so. Once a shot is scored, the player that was scored on puts the coin on one of his or her red dots and shoots. The most important rule in finger hockey is that you cannot push the coin. You must flick the coin, like so. The first player to 3 wins the game. Some gaming tips and variants. You can bank the coin off walls and pegs. Both players can also play anywhere on the board other than the start and after shots are scored. If the coin is leaning over your goal, you can do a few things. One thing is that you're allowed to flick the coin out of play. Careful not to push. Another thing you are allowed to do is you can flip the coin into the other opponent's goal. If it goes in, both players decide whether it counts as just 1 point or an automatic win. It's usually a good idea to decide which variants to use before the game starts. Turning the board to give yourself a better shot is legal. The only thing that you may not do that involves turning the board is that you may not turn the board when the other player is shooting. You can use distractions to make your opponent miss his or her shots. You may not, although, touch the board or block the shooter's view of the goal. If you do not have a shot, play defense. Eventually someone will make a mistake. In a regular game of finger hockey, if the coin is leaning on your opponent's goal, you cannot hit the board or the table to make the coin fall in. If you do, the point doesn't count and the coin gets put on one of the other player's red dots and he or she gets to shoot. One variation is that if the coin is leaning over the goal, you may hit the table, not the board, to make the coin fall in and the point would count. Again, it would be a good idea to decide which variations of the game you and your opponent will use.